On today's episode of the Ango Show, we have some major news surrounding a top WWE superstar who is extremely far apart on their contract extension with WWE, and it looks like they may be headed out of the company. Also, a former WWE superstar who has been taking over all over professional wrestling recently in AEW and in TNA is expected for the Royal Rumble, and we are going to talk about a huge update on NXT Evolve right here on the Ango Show. All right, guys, just a quick reminder. I go live every day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Today, we're going to be doing our Royal Rumble predictions. And if you guys want more content like this, I would really appreciate it if you click subscribe, just because we're doing a lot of cool stuff on the channel. I don't want you to miss out on it. First things first, we got to talk about it. NXT Evolve. We know that it's coming, right? We understand that it's coming. There's been tons of talk and rumors that it's replacing WWE NXT Level Up. And now to make things even bigger and better, it appears that the WWE has officially applied for a trademark for the naming rights of Evolve. Now, obviously, we've heard a lot of rumors about Gabe Sapolsky taking over this project with WWE, having a TV show that is like the opportunity for NIL talents and WWE ID talents to be able to work at the Performance Center. It would be a pre-taped show, and essentially NXT Evolve would catapult into a system where WWE would bring this talent from NXT Evolve to NXT, and then from NXT to Raw or SmackDown. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think this is a great idea. I genuinely believe that if you're the WWE and you're going to, you're going to do the WWE ID program, you're going to do NIL program, I think this is huge, right? You got to have a place for these people to work. And also, WWE has this partnership with TNA. So the cool thing is some of these people could cross over into TNA. And if you want to have a look at somebody before actually signing them, you can use this show as an opportunity to do so as well. I've seen some people on social media make a comparison that NXT Evolve might be like WWE's version of AEW Dark. That's always a possibility, right? But this is not going to be, I really don't think this is going to be anything other than NXT Level Up, just a little bit more enhanced with actual storylines. Gabe Sapolsky, right? We know him from Evolve, and we know him from ECW and Ring of Honor. And, this is a guy that has a lot of history in the professional wrestling business. And obviously he's taking up a big job with WWE recruiting and things like that, obviously with the WWE ID program. I look forward to seeing what this is. If this is going to be like NXT Level Up, but with more storylines and stuff, I'm cool with it, man. I think WWE kind of having their own indie show within their company would be sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about it. Matt Cardona in the WWE Royal Rumble. Is it a possibility? Is it going to happen? Obviously, a lot of people are wondering if that is the case, and it makes a lot of sense. WWE is full of surprises. Matt Cardona recently showing up in TNA, and then you kind of have to remember, what they're doing. Obviously, nothing's been confirmed, but the word from Fightful Select is that WWE and Matt Cardona may have something in the works here. And obviously, if you guys subscribe to Fightful Select, you guys can get the full breakdown of those, the latest news there within their scoops. But yeah, to me personally, Matt Cardona being in the Royal Rumble makes a lot of sense. Now, this is where I get kind of concerned. Does WWE bill Matt Cardona as Zack Ryder? Do they bill him as Matt Cardona from TNA? Because obviously we've recently seen them in TNA. Is this something that they're going to do to bridge that gap? Or is this something where they just literally call him the indie god, Matt Cardona, the guy who's been running the indie scene? I don't know. There's been rumors that Matt Cardona would be joining the WWE for the last year or so. It obviously hasn't happened. So then I kind of wonder if maybe Matt Cardona is joining the WWE roster at this point. That's a thing that I think needs to be discussed. I think Matt Cardona is a really talented individual, and the fact that he's not on weekly television is crazy, and I think AEW bringing him in for Ring of Honor Final Battle, but not signing him, I'll never understand it, guys. I'll never understand it. This was a guy who basically did the Drew McIntyre, right? That's the verbiage that's used. Do the Drew McIntyre. You know, you get fired, you get released or whatever, and then you go out and you become something bigger to the point where they can't resist and they just have to sign you. Matt Cardona has done that. He's absolutely done that. And listen, for the sake of the Royal Rumble, right? Like the Royal Rumble this year is mostly focused on CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, John Cena. You know, like obviously Cody's the champion, but there's a lot of emphasis on Gunther and Cody this year, and then there's a lot of guys like Seth and Drew and Roman and Cena, and obviously Randy Orton is expected to return at some point very soon. I think that happens at Royal Rumble as well, but you don't need to put a whole bunch of guys from tag teams in the Royal Rumble. Use the men's Royal Rumble this year as a way to do some surprises. We'll obviously talk more about that on the live episode of the Ango Show today at 12 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in because my predictions are pretty insane. And with that being said, that's going to take us to our next topic. And ladies and gentlemen, we've been following this along for a minute, but it's time we talk about it. Alexa Bliss could very well be on her way out of the company. Now, I want to preface everything by saying this is going to really tell you everything you need to know about Dave Meltzer, because Dave Meltzer, he's coming out and reporting that Alexa Bliss and the WWE are so far apart that many people in the company are not expecting a new deal to be made. And obviously Alexa Bliss is not commenting on this publicly. If a new deal isn't made, Alexa Bliss is gone from the company. So if Dave here is getting worked, I think that's going to become very apparent because Alexa Bliss recently posted a photo on Twitter, with her baby. Kind of, this is the Royal Rumble period of time, right? Where everybody tries to swerve each other. I think Alexa Bliss is probably staying in the WWE. However, Dave is under the impression that she's not. So if Alexa Bliss, I don't know if maybe Dave saw her tweet and was like, okay, well, that's what it is. But I don't trust anything these days when it comes to stories like this. And the reality is for Alexa Bliss, if I'm being completely honest, I think she should be in the WWE. I think she should be part of the YS6. I think she is an incredible talent. If she's really gone, I think that's a big hit for AEW. It's a big hit for WWE. It could be a big win for AEW, though, because obviously they could beef up their women's division with her becoming a free agent. But like I said, this is going to be very telling. Is Dave assuming things here? Is WWE trying to swerve Dave Meltzer? A lot of people don't trust Dave Meltzer's word. And that's why we talk about everything that's in wrestling, because I think it's important to see what is accurate and what isn't accurate. Alexa Bliss would be a big loss. She's a great talent. It's not going to kill the WWE. It's not going to hurt the WWE, but it's a big loss. She's a great talent. So when you lose great talent, that obviously sucks, especially when it comes to contract stuff. So you don't want to see that happen, but who knows? We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the Ango Show.